No, leave her, Zach. Let her sleep. It's not like she's got anything to wake up for, is it?
Well, you get a move on.
Has anyone seen him this morning?
Not a peep.
Poor old Dad. Wonder how Charity's feeling right now.
Well, should we go and find him? See how he's doing?
He'll come out when he's ready. In the meantime, you go and see Auntie Phyllis off.
No way, I'm staying here.
No, you're not. We carry on as normal. You're a favourite. You go and see her into a cab. Go. And you, slacker. Don't mention the tart.
Feeling a bit ropey?
Oh, please, Zach, we turn that drill off.
I can't, love. It's inside your head. Go back to sleep. There's no rush about getting up.
I loved him, Zach, you know, I really loved him.
Which one?
Tom! Kane and Sadie, they've stitched me up.
All right, love. You try and sleep now, eh?
Well, I feel like a buck's fizz. And I suppose coffee will have to do.
I don't believe you.
You should be grateful. Charity was on the verge of taking control of this family.
No, she wasn't. She was on the verge of marrying my dad. He loved her.
She got him infatuated. That was her plan.
Where are you going?
To see Dad.
I expect he'll want to be on his own for the time being.
He needs me.
What's she told you about it?
Well, all she said were, they've stitched me up.
Yeah, well, if that's what she's saying, that's what's happened.
That posh cow wouldn't look twice at our Kane. Whereas him and Charity, well, we all know they can't keep their hands off each other, don't we?
Yeah, but don't you think it's a bit convenient that Kane suddenly disappeared?
I do, yeah. All I know is that lad's got a few questions to answer.
Oh, here you are.
Here I am, large as life.
Well, couldn't you get a cuppa at the B&B?
I wanted to see a bit more of your charming village anyway. I couldn't speak freely over there.
What do you mean?
I've put some comments in the visitors' book. That's all I'll say. Now, how's your father?
We're fine here, thanks.
Good. He means you could go about your business.
Dad's lying low.
Oh, poor man.
Taxi for Mrs. King.
Oh, I wish you were taking me home.
Well, I do too, Aunt Phil, but I've got to look after Dad, you know.
Of course you do. You're a lovely son and a lovely nephew, too. Here.
Oh, now don't.
Take this. Buy yourself something nice.
Thank you.
And don't go rushing into things with that girl.
Chloe? Well, what do you mean, rush into
I
things?
have an instinct for these things, and Chloe, she's not for you.
Come on.
You all right?
Well, let's just say I felt better.
Well, getting drunk ain't gonna help you.
Debbie, tell me something. Just tell me the truth. Are you in on it?
What?
You, Kane, Sadie, are you all in it together?
What are you talking about?
I am talking about this little fairy tale idea that's going on in your head that me and your dad are getting back together.
Don't be so horrible, Mum.
Well, you said that meeting up in the hotel with me and your dad.
Yeah, so he could ask you for some money.
So that's what he wanted to meet me for, isn't it? For money.
Yes.
Right, well, that's what he said at first, but then he suddenly changed his mind and he said he didn't want any. And, well, I just thought it was his pride talking.
So where did he get it from then?
Well, I'm guessing it's someone who's very rich and who hates me as much as he does.
Are you sure? All right, but if you get a cancellation... Yeah, I know. We're just a bit stuck at the moment. No, true. Not your problem. Point taken. Thank you, then. Goodbye. We're facing a slight setback in the cleaning department.
No luck with Nicola, then?
No, not at this notice. She's one down anyway. Betty's day off.
I thought you were supposed to sort the cleaners out days ago.
I see. I was under the impression that was your responsibility.
I don't think so.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra now.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Do come again. So what are we going to do?
Well, I think it's more of a matter of what are you going to do?
I'm sorry?
I'm with TJ today. Oh, what's the matter? Feeling a bit worn out?
No.
Wishing you hadn't rushed after the guests quite so much?
No, our visitors require a high standard of service. I'm sorry if you see things differently, but it's a simple fact.
Fine.
And if the cleaning duties fall to me, then so be it. Not a problem.
Good. Have fun.
He doesn't want to see anyone.
He'll see me.
If he's choosing to be on his own, then we should leave him to it.
Dad! Dad!
You can blunder around if you want, but what's needed here is a bit of softly. It's never been your strong point, has it?
Don't patronise me. I know how to handle that. Dad! Dad!
The door was open. Is he in there?
He's not seen anyone. Come back tomorrow.
Tom! We need to talk.
Come in.
Dad, is there anything I can do?
Yeah. Stay out of my way.
Well handled.
Those photographs were taken on the day of the hunt. Kane, he turned up at Holgate Farm. He grabbed hold of me and he kissed me. I didn't want any part of it, right? And he knew damn well I didn't.
You rang that he knew someone were taking the picture?
Of course he did. He needed money desperately. Sadie King has paid him to set me up, Zach.
Hang on, I know you two don't get on, but would she go that far?
She has hated me from day one, right? She can't stand the fact that me and Tom are together. Well, don't just stare at me. This is the truth. I am telling you what happened.
Well, I don't know about Sadie, but I can believe it if I can.
Oh, don't listen to her. Mum and Dad had an affair and she's too embarrassed to admit it. That is
There is no affair, Debbie! Debbie! It's the truth, Zach.
Your actions were cruel and offensive. You made a mockery of a sacred sacrament. Everyone was appalled.
I know. I'm sorry. Oh, will you have one?
Sorry doesn't even begin to cover it. What on earth possessed you?
I would have thought that was obvious. Rage possessed me.
You don't even know for sure that Charity is having an affair. Only the other day she was telling me she couldn't wait to be your wife.
She fooled you too, did she? That's some comfort.
You have a photograph of her and Kane kissing. It is not proof of an affair.
Look, it really doesn't matter if it was a full-blown affair or a one-off kiss. The fact is, Charity is hardly more than a girl and I'm an old man, a stupid old man who should have known better. It was bound to have happened sooner or later. I just got the heartache out of the way early, that's all.
Oh, spare me the self-pity.
It's not self-pity. I'm seeing things clearly. What was I thinking? How could she have possibly wanted me for anything other than me money?
You're still in a state of shock. You're jumping to conclusions.
Oh, I'm not. I've been unbelievably vain and stupid. I've embarrassed myself.
I don't think so. You loved her, and I believe that she loved you. That's why it's so hard to understand why you had to humiliate her like that.
I'm an all or nothing man, me. That's the sort of man I am. Always have been.
So now you feel nothing for Charity.
Will you have a drink with me?
You have to talk to her. Give her a chance to explain herself.
I've said too much already. Look, I'm truly sorry for making an exhibition of myself in your house of worship. But I'd like you to have a drink with me just to show there's no hard feelings.
And I'm truly sorry that you're in such pain.
Here's to seeing things clearly.
Same again, please, darling. Why are those two watching us so closely? Because they feed on gossip like vultures on carrion. Then why are we sitting in the pub? Because we have nothing to hide. Where did Max find you again? We were riding elephants down the Noi River. Really?
There's Zoe. I'll report back in a minute.
Betty. Oh, you're looking marvellous today. You know, I think you're a living testimony as to how important it is for the old individual to stay fit and active. What are you after? Although I do have a small cleaning opportunity for you over at the B&B.
I am not interested, Bob. There's big news unfolding in this village, and me and Viv have got to keep our fingers on the pulse.
I'll pay you time and a half.
Oh, I can't be bought.
Double time?
Right, what we waiting for?
I don't know how to say this to you more clearly. I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, that's very nice. I'm not quite sure of the etiquette you have here, but in my bar, I'd be asking you to stop hassling the punters at this point.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
You shouldn't be moping about here. You should go and tell Tom the truth.
Not a chance.
Why not?
Because Sadie is this little golden girl. He's never going to believe in a million years that she's a conniving cow.
Oh, come on.
No, never. And anyway, after the way he spoke to me yesterday, he can drop down dead as far as I'm concerned. I want naught to do with him.
Charity, you love him. I know you do.
I did. Yeah. You know, I thought for once in my life everything was coming up roses.
Well, then.
But I was wrong, wasn't I?
You can get him back.
Chaz, you know, if he'd have come to me before the wedding, sat me down, showed me the photographs, I could have tried. I could have told him what I told you. But the fact is, he doesn't trust me, does he? He'd rather trust Sadie. Well, do you know what? I reckon the two of them can just rot in hell.
I don't know about you, but I won't be sorry to leave this place. So, where are you off to next? We're visiting my parents in Cornwall. We're going on Friday. Have you told Tom?
Oh, not yet. I'd say he's had a few other things on his mind. In fact, I think I'll get going, see how he is now. Catch you later.
I've just come to say, if there's anything I can do, I'm happy to help.
Anything you can do?
Yep, anything at all. I'm sure poor Tom's in a bad way.
And what is it exactly you think you can do?
I'm just trying to be helpful.
This is a family problem, Chloe. And the family will deal with it.
Right. Fair enough.
You're doing a good job.
In what way?
It's all right, I'm not the enemy. You're doing a good job at presenting a calm, unruffled-faced world.
Thank you.
Mind you, perhaps you're not all that upset about the way things have turned out.
I couldn't possibly comment. Paul, same again for me, please, and whatever Zoe's having.
Come on, Betty. Some more elbow grease, if you please.
Hey, I'm a professional, I am, and I'll thank you to keep your advice to yourself.
Maybe I'm wrong. Perhaps that feather duster is moving so fast that I can't even see it. But it seems to me that you've just stopped altogether.
Your mattresses are too soft.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, dear.
What?
And your pillows are stained?
Who wrote that?
Oh, and you do not dust your picture frames. Oh, this is no way to run a bed and breakfast.
Teething troubles. You can rest assured that only the highest standards will do for me.
Yes, well, you want to get a contract sorted out with Nicola. Here, what are you doing?
There's one thing that I can't stand, it's ingratitude. Sharper than a serpent's tooth. After all I did for that woman!
Now, that's vandalism, is that? I shall tell Terry.
Did I say that there would be a bonus for not mentioning your presence here today to Terry?
And did I not say before that I cannot be bought?
Yes, but you quite clearly can! I see. The bonus will be a generous one, linked, I might add, to getting this job done in double quick time.
Right, in that case then, let's get cracking.
What can they be talking about?
Maybe Ashley's excommunicating him.
I think that's only Catholics. Will you two shut up?
Dad, how you doing? You all right?
Give the man some space.
I'll be on my way. Thanks for coming. You can all go too. I don't want company.
You what?
Come on.
Dad, I'd like to spend a little time with you.
Do you think I want to talk to you? If it was up to you, I'd be married to that slapper by now.
How was he?
He's devastated.
We don't need a vicar to tell us that.
He's full of self-reproach. He seems to believe it was inevitable that this would happen.
Yeah, but he'll bounce back. I mean, he's tough.
I'm sure he is. But I don't think he'll get over this in a hurry. And in the meantime, you're all he's got. So I suggest you treat him gently.
Right, I'll have a nice sweet sherry, please, Bob. And an update from Viv.
Well, Zoe has been very cagey, but I did see her consorting with Sadie.
Oh.
You were talking to her?
I was.
And?
And she's a very pleasant woman.
Come on. What's the news? Gossip?
I'm like a Catholic priest, Viv. I wear a dress. I'm unlikely to ever get married, and the secrets of the confessional must remain secret.
This is a pub, but not a confessional.
It's holy to me.
I've just had a look round the B&B, and I must say I'm very impressed.
I would hope so. I've worked my fingers to the bone.
I assume this is on the house, Bob.
Of course. I am, as I am sure you will agree, a generous man.
I'll have one and all then.
And we have a new booking on the strength of a recommendation from our recent visitors.
Nice one.
So, I think you'll find that my style of hosting has paid dividends.
Oh, well, let's try and remember who I'll put in charge of the B&B. Me, not you.
You know, you'd be a bigger man, Terry, if you'd just accept that I am right, whereas you, on the other hand, are wrong. You know, we are talking about the good service equation. Happy guests equals no complaints equals extra bookings.
Oh, no complaints. That's nice.
Let's not push our luck, eh, Betty?
Well, you can't beat a firm mattress. That's what I always say.
Oh, I think my future ex-wife desires your company.
I'll have a refill in a minute, Bob.
What's up with Betty? No idea. So, you'll agree to me weaving a bit of the old Bob Hope's Salesman of the Year magic over the B&B?
I suppose so.
Excellent.
I thought I told you I don't want any company.
It's all right, I'm not staying.
I see. Got your story sorted, have you?
You want to know what went on, you ask Sadie.
Why? Because she hired an investigator to find out what you were up
I'm
to?
not here for an argument, Tom. I'm here to get me things.
Come on, let's hear your side. I'll be glad to hear it.
No chance.
Charity, don't walk away from me.
All right.
No, not really.
Me neither. Sadie had a right go at me earlier.
What?
She totally throws me out, giving it's a family problem. Like it's got nothing to do with me.
Chloe.
Well, that's not right, is it? I'm as good as family.
But where you stand in my family right now is really not on my mind. My dad's in bits.
Yeah, sorry. Come on, why don't we go home? I'll see what I can do to cheer you up.
Yeah, why not?
Good.
All right. Now, if it was me, I'd hand those pictures over to the papers. Get them splashed over the front page. Shame of Black Widow. I should have been a journalist.
I can see you working for a tabloid.
Oh, thank you.
It wasn't a compliment.
Can I just say, not wanting to venture into the realms of controversy, but I think it's very sad when the chance of happiness for two people is shattered in such a cruel way.
Yeah, well, you always were a sentimental old fool. If he's got any sense, that Tom King will be pouring himself a glass of champagne as we speak.
Mm-hmm. Come on, now's your chance. Explain yourself.
I tried that yesterday several times and he wouldn't listen.
OK, I'm listening now.
Well, it's too late now, Tom. I'm not going to fight for your trust.
So that's it, is it? We come this close to spending the rest of our life together and you walk out just like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, you apologise for the foul way you behaved yesterday and you and me can talk.
Just go.
It's your door key. And your car key. And here, you may as well have this and all.
Keep the car. You can sell it to pay your rent.
Oh, I'm it, yeah. So, what's she going to do next, then?
Sorry?
Charity, what's the next step?
I'm afraid I'm not privy to that information.
Ah, no, but you are quite an expert, aren't you, on the inner workings of Charity Dingle?
So go on then. What's your opinion? My opinion is give her a few months and she'll find herself another millionaire. As long as she keeps her looks, she'll always have a talent for ensnaring men that should know better. Excuse me. You're right, Jimmy.
Hi, Zoe.
Just wanted to pass on my sympathy. I know how good Charity is at creating misery in happy families.
Yeah, thanks.
How's Tom coping?
Don't ask me. Well, I want to be there for him, give him someone to lean on, but he's not having it.
Oi! Oh, so he's let you keep the car then, has he? You must be pretty damn pleased with yourself, eh?
Yeah, I am.
Well, make the most of it, lady, because one day soon I am going to bring you down.
Oh, please. You've lost Charity. So I suggest you just scuttle off before you make an even bigger fool of yourself.
Well, just you keep watching over your shoulder, because one day soon